Today I'm going to make some chocolate sandwich cookies. I'm going to start with 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add 1 1/3 cups of cocoa powder. Dutch processed cocoa powder, that's important because it's got baking soda already in it. And 1.5 cups of flour. We're just going to stir that all together gently. In my mixing bowl, I have 2 sticks of butter that's been softened. To it, I'm going to add 2 cups of regular white sugar. And I'm going to cream this on high, and while that's happening, I'm going to continue to stir my flour mixture. We're going to let this get light and fluffy. All right, now we're going to add our eggs. I have 2 eggs. I'm going to try to add 1 at a time. There we go. And then we're going to be on high for a minute apiece. Last egg. Turn it up. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then I'm going to add the dry ingredients into our creamed butter sugar mixture just until it's combined. I don't want to activate too much of the gluten because then we get chewy. Now, for the fun part. So here's our dough. I'm going to take about half of it. Flatten it out between 2 pieces of parchment paper. I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet, and we're going to refrigerate it for the next 20 minutes. I'm sorry, the next hour. And then we'll come back. So I have my chocolate sandwich cookie dough. It's been refrigerating for a couple hours now. I'm going to lay it out on this lightly floured surface. Put a little more flour on top. And we're going to roll it out just a little. Don't worry about the holes that come into the dough. We're going to cut around them. Okay, so I have my 2-inch biscuit cutter, but I'm going to use it to cut cookies. And we're just going to make 2-inch circles like this. There we go. I'm going to set these here. Once we get a full tray of them, we're going to put these back in the refrigerator and let them sit for about 20 minutes to cool off again. and then we'll bake them in a 325 degree oven. So preheat your oven to 325 degrees. So we cut out 84 circles out of our dough, and now we're going to let them chill in the refrigerator for 20 minutes before we pop them in the oven. So our cookies were in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Now we're going to pop them in the oven at 325 for another 20 minutes. So our first tray are out of the oven. We're going to let these cool in the pan for about 5 minutes, and then we'll transfer them to a wire rack. We're going to let all of the cookies cool, and then tomorrow we'll make the filling and put our chocolate sandwich cookies together. So our chocolate sandwich cookies have been chilling overnight, becoming completely cool. And now I'm going to make the filling. In my mixer I have a stick of butter, or a half a cup, and then a half a cup of lard. And I'm going to mix those two together. The butter is softened, it's room temperature. See, we just want to mix until it's they're completely combined. You can't tell which one is butter and which one is the lard. And now I'm going to add 3 cups of powdered sugar. I'm just going to stir that together to start with, and then we'll mix it up. And while it is still on low and stirring, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And there we have the filling. Now I'm going to take, you need about a tablespoon for each cookie sandwich. So I have my medium-sized cookie scoop, and all I'm going to do is come in and get some icing, put it in the middle of a cookie, put another one on top, squeeze it all around to make sure it gets totally incorporated. And there you have it, our chocolate sandwich cookies. And I'm going to keep doing this until I fill all of our cookies. So I've used all the filling for our chocolate sandwich cookies, and we've got 37 of these beautiful cookies ready. I have 10 of the chocolate cookies themselves left over. If you want to make more filling, feel free. If you want to stuff them more than I have, you can as well. I'm going to save my extra cookies for my next round of chocolate babka.